Happy Thursday. We all here. Mississippi Mouth here. We got a new recipe. Ain't never done it before. Amanda has, but I have not. But I have done some prep work. So some of it's done a little bit already. But anyway, y'all know me. I'll give y'all the recipe in the comments. So what we're going to do is, because Amanda Jane is going to fix us some steak, some filet steak, we are going to have a tomato tart. Because we had some leftover tomatoes from Cole's garden, which they sort of kind of didn't start out red, which I mean, no tomatoes do. They was green, and we didn't fry them quick enough, so they turned red. So to save those poor little tomatoes' lives, we're going to put them in a tart. So what I did is I made a crust in a tart pan. It don't look so great, but it'll be all right. This is, and I have the recipe for the particular crust for the tart. It's very simple. It's 1 cup of flour, all-purpose, 6.5 tablespoons of butter, cubed up into little 1-inch cubes, a pinch of salt, and you put it over in your food processor, and you beat it till it's pea size, and then you add a little bit of cold water at a time. 1/4 cup is what the recipe calls for, so you'll use all that, but you mix it in your processor until it becomes dough. And so then you will put it out on the thing and on a lightless flour surface. Get with it, girlfriend. And roll it out. And they say to put it in the refrigerator beforehand, but what we did was, or what I did was, is that I rolled it out and I put it in my pan, and then I put it in the refrigerator to chill for 30 minutes. It's a whole lot more simpler than that. And then when it was ready, sorry y'all, I have a hair that's bothering me. Let me hand sanitize. But anyway, so then I put it in there for 15 minutes to let it pre-bake some. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to give you everything else. Hey, Mobella. Hey, Miss Lefty. Hey, Heather. Hey, Miss Amy. I'm going to step over, so I'm a little blind. I might not say hey to y'all right quick like, but I'll step back over in a minute. Okay, so like I said, we got the tomato tart. And it might seem like it's all fancy and complicated, but look, Mississippi Mouth is doing it. It ain't complicated. Ain't rocket science. So, anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to mix 2 tablespoons of sour cream and 1 tablespoon of your whole grain mustard. You're going to mix it together. It'll look something like that. Like that. And you're going to put it in here on your pie shell, on your tart shell. And you're going to smear it around, cover your shell. You know, just real thin, lightly is all it is. You know, just a real thin coating of it. See, we got tomatoes. When you got, this is the perfect thing. When you just have extra tomatoes and you past eating tomato sandwiches, I can't believe that was ever possible, but when you're past eating tomato sandwiches and you canned all you can and you put all you can put in the freezer and you gave them away to everybody and their brother, and you still got tomatoes, you can make this very simple little tomato tart. And like I said, it's very easy. It's going to be a great side. Okay. So then, after you have put your mustard blend on your pie shell, on your tart shell, you will take your sliced tomatoes you take, you know, I've washed them and I already sliced them. I used 4 tomatoes, I think is what I used. I ate 1, so I think I used 4. Okay, you will take them and you're going to toss them with olive oil and fresh herbs out of the garden. And what I used was oregano, I used thyme and rosemary. And we got fresh garlic from the farmer's market today. And I diced it up. And what it called for was 2 tablespoons of your herbs and 2 really nice sized cloves of garlic diced. So we're going to toss it. You know, you get it all in there and get it real good. And I will show y'all what this looks like. See? It's tossed with rosemary, thyme, and diced garlic. And then you will, after you've done that, and before you put them in there, you will use your shredded cheese. It calls for a ½ cup, but y'all know we ain't gonna do just a ½ cup. There's never too much cheese. But Brian, he smokes some cheese for us. And he smoked Swiss. This is Swiss. He smoked several different cheeses, but this is Swiss. And so we wanted to use Swiss. You can use any kind of cheese that you want to use, but don't use cheddar because it's too oily and it's just not good for this kind of recipe. So what you're going to do is on top of your sour cream and mustard layer, you're going to put your cheese. Oh, and y'all, it smells so good because it's smoked. Okay, let me show y'all what that looks like. That's what it looks like with the cheese. Your shredded smoked cheese. But like I said, you can use any cheese that you want to use. I'm coming right back, y'all. Okay, so then you will layer your tomatoes, slices, on your tart. And I probably cut way too many tomatoes. So what I'm going to do is just do 2 layers, you know. And in between these 2 layers, I'm going to season them with a little bit of salt and a little bit of fresh ground pepper. Just a little bit, I do. And then I'm going to put the remainder, on the 2nd layer. This smells so good, y'all. These fresh herbs and this fresh garlic. Ooh, and garden tomatoes grown out of my youngin's garden in Mississippi. And sorry, y'all. Ain't no margaritas tonight. We'll have a happy hour soon. But I'm just going to pour this over this. Okay. And, yeah. Now we're going to put the green beans on here. But I'm going to season this one more time with a little bit of pepper. Y'all say hey to Maggie Jane. Y'all can't see her. She don't want to be in there. On purpose. Alright, so no, leave it. Alright, so now just to put this. Oh, let me show y'all. Where's my brain? This is what this beautiful thing looks like. Hey Mimi. Hey Patsy Ruth. Yes, you heard a whisper. Be quiet. Shh. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to put it in the oven. And it'll go in there for 25 minutes. Lindsay, you bring that gal to Memphis. We'll feed her. Okay. So you're going to put it in your oven. Your oven is set for 350 degrees. And you're going to set the timer for 25 minutes. And, okay, now, because Amanda Jane and I like roasted string beans, green beans, some folks call them, we have fresh string beans, the flat ones from the farmer's market where we went today. Hey, Allison. Oh, Katie, baby, it's good. So we're going to cover these said string beans in a little bit of olive oil, a little bit dab of it. And we're going to toss them, but because in this house, ain't no a meal without Tony's. He is always invited to dinner. Might not be no other body, but Tony's is always going to be invited. So we're going to shake a little bit of here and there, a little bit of dab-a-doo. And I'm going to toss them. And so that y'all can see, I got a cookie sheet. And I'm all about the parchment paper. Less mess to clean up. I'm going to dump them on here. And then we're going to spread them out. And I'll show y'all what that looks like too. If y'all don't know what a spreaded out green bean looks like. See? Got our little green beans going around there. And we'll put them in there usually about 30 minutes. Give or take a minute or two. And we'll go in middle ways and flip them over. So we're going to put them in there. And because I didn't fix another meal before, because, you know, this ain't television and all this kind of stuff, you ain't going to see the finished product now. You're going to see the finished product in the comments. But trust me, Mississippi Mac don't lie to you. It's good. It's good. It's really good. It'll go good with my rosé and the steak, which will be good too. So, anyway, I wanted to tell Miss Lindsay Coley, be watching next week, because you're going to see your banana pudding girlfriend. And because Amanda Jane don't like banana pudding, she don't like anything banana, God bless her poor little old not normal soul, I'm going to make a strawberry pudding too. So, hi Rochelle! My Arkansas mouth. Oh, I know, Mimi, but you know, I work too, so I can only multitask. I can't quadruple task. So, next time, with the puddings, I make y'all one ahead of time. Show you what it looks like when I'm eating it. Lindsay said she'd eat yours. So, Alley Cat, I am making a tomato tart with fresh tomatoes and roasted green beans, and Miss Amanda is fixing filet steaks. And she makes a mean steak, but she ain't gonna show you how to make it because it's a secret. Oh, I know, Mimi. I carried on with you. Oh, Mama's baby's watching. Hey, Dabo. I love you, Mama's baby. Hey, Vanessa. All right. Well, because some of you just coming on and I've already... My cousin. Wait, Brandy, I done told you come anytime and eat with me. But, oh, I know what I can show y'all. I can take y'all around and show y'all what we got at the farmer's market. Y'all want to see what we got at the farmer's market? We got a killer farmer's market. But today it was all filled up with old people. Really old people. Rude, really old people. Let me see. Do I sweep it around? Nope. That ain't what to do. Okay. Anyway, here. I'm going to show. Oh, there it is. See? Look. We got fresh garlic. Look at those beautiful peaches that are raised locally. Grown locally, whatever. We got onions, sweet taters, eggplants, okra, some more string beans. We got a cantaloupe. What else did we get? Oh, yeah, and we got a watermelon. For our watermelon margaritas. See that? Look at that. Got some in the refrigerator so I can feed Levi. But look here, y'all. Look here. Mama done went and flash froze watermelon, y'all, for watermelon margaritas. Woo. Yes, Deb, eggplants. They so good. Ain't they pretty? Let's see. All right, let's look real quick and see how it's doing, because it's been in there for a few minutes, but it's still just looking like tomatoes sitting on a pan. All right. Where's the meat? Dabo, ain't you listening? You act like you a Burks and don't hear nothing. Miss Amanda is going to fix the steak off camera. She got a secret. She don't want nobody to know it, but I can show it to you. Hang on, I'll show it to you before it's done. Look here. Ooh, ain't that some beautiful fillets? See that? Look at that. See, we got these at the farmer's market. They have no preservatives. Well, Rochelle, honey, girlfriend. Yes, David, you seen all the rabbit food. Blah, blah, blah. Honey, you bring us a yellow meated watermelon, Rochelle, and girlfriend, we'll have a happy hour, and we'll tell you just how good they are. And Allison, baby, I don't know when I'm coming to cook for y'all with this Corona girl, as Breezy Mac likes to call her. She done screwed up all our lives, as Breezy Mac likes to say. I don't know when I'm going to come cook for you, but I promise I will come cook for you. David, no, son, we're not starting a rabbit farm. All right, guys. Well, I love y'all. Y'all remember, next week is Nana pudding, strawberry pudding. Get your fat on night. And hey, we might even do another margarita. And it might not be watermelon. It might be something else. You just don't never know. Vanessa, baby, you come on up here. I will give you a happy hour. Me and Amanda can do some happy hours. Just ask some of our friends. Well, don't ask some of my friends. Oh, Miss Jenny saw the beer in the fridge. David, I can cook you a meat pudding. All right. I love y'all. Peace, love, cornbread.